Hi, my name is Lisa, and today we're going to be doing my very first YouTube tutorial makeup video thing. It's 4th of July on Monday. It's Sunday, today's Sunday. So tomorrow, 4th of July, happy early 4th of July. And today we're just going to be doing a basic red lip. I'm going to start off first. I already washed my face. I used the Aveeno Positively Radiant. I really love this. It's like a daily scrub and it brightens. And then I use the Positively Radiant moisturizer with SPF 30. I believe in SPF always. Haven't moisturized yet, so we're gonna do that right now. Now we're gonna go in with the Photo Finish primer. I really like this primer. It keeps your makeup on for a really good length of time, and it takes really good pictures too. I'm all about picture makeup. So now that I've already applied our foundation, so we did our moisturizer, we did our primer. Now I'm going in doing a little bit of color correction because I have a little bit of discoloration right in like my T-zone area. So I'm now getting into color correction, so I'm just using Ulta. They have a Color Me Perfect type of kit, so I'm gonna go in with like a yellow undertone and paint it off just the little places that I need it. We're gonna go in with the Fit Me foundation. I'll honestly say a lot of people, they, buy really expensive foundation and they spend $60, $50 on foundation. I've used Clinique, I've used MAC, and none of these compared to the Fit Me. I really like this brand and it conceals really good. I'm using the Dewy foundation. I know they have a matte foundation, but I like that dewy finish because it's more natural and it's not like powder on your face. And I'm going to go in with a stippling brush. I put a little bit of the back of my hand, like a palette. I'm going to go in with my stippling brush and pick some of that up. Make sure you blend it into your neck because you don't want to look like you put a face on. Literally. A lot of people make that mistake and don't blend it in. Okay. Now that's it. We're gonna let it sit dry quick. We have that part done. Now I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. For some reason, I do my eyebrows first. A lot of people do them last, but for me, it gives me a better direction of how to place my makeup on my face when my eyebrows are done, but they are overdue for doing, so they're gonna help me if I do it first. So I'm gonna go in, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, which I absolutely love. I have medium brown and I have ebony. I kind of do an ombre eyebrow. So I'm going to go in with the ebony first. I'm going to brush the hairs up. And then I kind of look for the holes that I need to fill in. Not that I have holes in eyebrows, but you know what I mean. Gonna go in. And I'm just making really light strokes to fill them in. I love the angle of this because you can really do precision work with it. It's tapered so that it goes up to a point. And that's gonna help me fill them in.
We're phenomenal. My girl go jumping, 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 baby, something, jumping, jumping. My girl go jumping, 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 baby, jumping, jumping, jumping. My girl go jumping, 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 baby, something, jumping, jumping.
I'm gonna go in with a medium brown in the beginning, in the very front of my eyebrows. I'm gonna stroke up.
Drop it down on the ground. Hey, long that is it better it shake.
I'm gonna test to see if my foundation is set. Yeah, we're not sticky. You always want to wait for your foundation to set because if not, it's just gonna run. All your makeup is gonna like emulsify and just get nasty. So you have to wait for that foundation to dry, which is another reason why I do my eyebrows first. And now I am going in. What am I doing next? Eyebrows are done. I'm gonna go in and just highlight under my eyes. Even though I don't have dark circles right now, which is good. I'm gonna go in again with the Color Perfect. I feel like that's really loud now. The song, yeah. So I'm going in with.
What happened?
I like attacked the palette. I'm going in with the light, which is this one right here. Earlier I used the yellow. Now I'm gonna go in with the light and conceal under my eyes. So I'm going to use my NC42 by MAC. I really like this, but I try not to use it because I'm almost done and I keep forgetting to buy a new one. But I'm gonna go in, put it back on my hand again. The back of your hand is your best friend, trust me, when it comes to stuff like this. Then I'm just gonna go and pick a little tapered foundation brush right under my eyes. My beauty blender, my go-to. I really love these sponges. At first I was pissed when I got it because this was literally the size of this when I first got it, and I'm like, I just wasted my money. But once you wet it, it gets bigger. I'm just going to spray a little bit of the MAC Prep and Prime, but lock it, then I'm not going to do anything. And I'm gonna go in under my eyes and help set that in with the primer. I'm laughing to myself right now because I remember when I bought these, I was so mad. You have no idea. I didn't use it for a month because I'm like, this is such a waste of money. Why am I gonna blend with such a small sponge? And then I got it wet and I was like, oh, never mind. But they work really good. I do like it. So that's blended. Now just to slowly set my foundation, I am still playing around with new powders. Right now I'm just going to use a pressed powder from Clinique. that I've been using for a really long time and I don't have any issues with it, but I want to experiment a little bit more with other powders. So if anyone has like any advice on powders, let me know, because I want to try something new. And I'm just priming it again with a little bit of prime. And by the way, the brushes that I'm using, I have a variety of brushes. I'm using Morphe brushes right now. And right now this is Morphe MB2. And I love it because it's very like fluffy, but it also gets a good foundation, like a flawless foundation. And now we're gonna go in and set with my under eye concealer. I'm using the Anastasia Contour Kit, medium to tan. Zoom in on that. And I'm gonna go in with a mixture of the lighter shade and the darker shade to conceal and finish off what I have. I'm gonna go in with some sponges. I don't know why I like using my sponge. I tried my brush that I got from Crown Brushes. I just didn't really like it. I'm gonna show you the difference because I just don't like it.
And you know we party all night, so hands up, hands up, hands up, and let me hear you say, whoa! Rise up onto my cranium, and me walk up in the stadium, and me go
I feel like it just deposits the color better. And I hate for it to crease. That's one of my pet peeves.
and they wine and jumping holy, all creed, all race in one place. They leave their stress behind and let this sweet music play. And we not stop party from bacchanal time.
I'm not really doing anything too crazy with my eyes. Like I said, I'm just doing a basic red lip. I'm gonna go in with my new Morphe 350. I am so happy I got this. Literally, I was online at like 3 o'clock in the morning looking for makeup, and I'm like, oh, let me see if Morphe has their 350 back on. And I got this like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't used it yet. So this is my first time using it, and I'm so excited. Here we go. These colors are immaculate. The pigment and Morphe palettes are amazing. I have like 4 Morphe palettes because I love them. The colors are very, very, very pigmented. So now I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to highlight basically my brow bone to put a little bit of depth in there. And I'm gonna prime once again. Prep and prime.
The way you put in work on me, just like a surgeon when you operate that ways. Well, I don't need your love, but I need your company. Baby, please hold up, let me feel your company. If police roll up and they want to come for me, Lord, bring it in.
Okay, so I cheated a little bit and I completely forgot to do my primer, so I just stopped really quick and I went and I did my eye primer. And I'll remember I went in with the medium tan. I'm using Morphe 350. And I'm gonna go in now, like a little bit of a transition color from my bone down to the crease of my lid. And I'm gonna just take one step over and use kind of like this grayish tone. Tap off the excess. And then go in the crease with that.
Oh na na na, oh na 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 na, oh na na na, oh na 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 na, oh na na na, oh na 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 na, oh na na na.
Once again, I'm using majority of these colors from the Morphe palette. They have basically, and you can create any eye really from this. Now I'm going to go in with a gold. I'm going to prime my brush really good because I want that to really stay in place. I'm going to go in with this gold that has a little bit more of a dark brown to it. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to go with that color. I'm going to tap it. First brush I started off with and just kind of form that all together.
Please don't make me wait in line. Every time we hear some music, all of the ways and cause we get it on bad. Everybody misbehaving. We get it on bad.
Works for me. So I'm doing the Maybelline Master Duo. Gonna go in with that. And I'm gonna do semi-wing. Back on the end, out.
What's carnival belong to we and nobody can take it. You know it's the greatest. It's time for us to show the world. Cause when we in a festival and we roll, everybody walking up, the music keeps you in
mascara. I use a combination. I really like, this one is Urban Decay Big Fatty. I got it for like $10 at Ulta, but it's really thick and it's hard to take off. That's the only thing I don't like about it, but it's a really good mascara. And I'm also going to combine it with the Stiletto from Maybelline. I've been using this for about a year now and I really like it. Is it upside down? There you go. And the Big Fatty by Urban Decay. I'm going to go on with both. Just open it and ready. I can use this one to kind of separate my lashes because I have such fine lashes.
Yeah, and I know that I ain't living twice. Hey, that's why I live in for tonight. On cloud nine. That's why I live in for tonight. On cloud nine. If like it all could end tonight. On cloud nine. That's why I live in for tonight. On cloud nine.
So we have mascara, we have eyeliner, we have eyeshadow, we have eyebrow foundation. Now we're gonna do a little bit of bronzer. And I have my NARS. This is, I don't even know how to say that. Johanna? I don't know the name. I bought this at the makeup show like a year ago. And I love it. And now I'm gonna go in with my crown brush. This is new. I haven't used it yet. And I'm going to take the very cheekbones. I'm gonna go right below that.
Waiting on the stage. Waiting on the stage.
Go in with my powder brush that I used the first time. I'm gonna go in with this and buff that out. So I'm going to put highlighter now that I absolutely love. This is a Honey It's Fake Gelato Swirl. I bought this about 3 weeks ago. I use it almost every day that I wear makeup. Look how pretty that is. And I'm gonna go in with my fan brush. This is, again, I've been using Morphe brushes and some brushes I bought off of eBay, and the Body Shop brushes that I was employed with. I use brushes from them and the Eco Tools. Blush. Blush brush. And I'm going to use Morphe's palette again. This is 9B, and I'm going to go in with my favorite color. This is like a purpley pinkish color. It blends really good, and I like it on my skin. I'll go on both sides. Again, with powder brush and just soften that up. And if you want more of a natural, you can go in with your foundation brush that you started with. And what's left on there is just going to soften that up. And we have our basic face done. We are going to do lips. And we are using MAC. And I believe this is just MAC Red. Oh, have to prime my lips.